Gamer going back here again with another Final Fantasy X HD Remaster walkthrough. Up into two parts, but honestly there's a lot of cutscenes in here, so we might get a lot of we're going to have a lot of cutscenes, so this video might take a lot longer than the last one. But I'm going to try to cover all of Besaid Island now if I can. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Well, first off, if I can get my controller working again, I'll be all good. My controller just kind of shut off all of a sudden. And hey, Snake!
Master of Puppets would like to join the commentary, if you would let him.
Well, if he wants to join, I'll freaking invite him in here. I mean, give me 1 second.
Sorry about that, though. I was trying to pick my moment to talk, but then it was going a little too fast there for me, brother. Alright. Out of the way.
Oh.
Start
Shit.
off with
Sorry
a
about that.
herpes.
Alright, let me get this going. Alright, Master of Puppets, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, man? How you guys doing?
Alright, let's go ahead and start this off, shall we? I finally got my controller going, so let's go ahead and take a right, because Waka wants us to go this way.
Badass Gamer, I gotta be honest with you, man. After seeing all the videos that you posted of this game, it's getting me quite interested.
Oh man, this is a good freaking game, I'm telling you.
It's a very great game. I mean, I love it, but
I was never really good at RPGs like this, though. That's the thing.
What's the big idea?
Yeah.
That's the only thing. It's very time consuming. Other than that fact, it's a very good game.
Alright.
So he got pushed over like that.
So that jerk off basically just pushed us into the water for no reason. Classic Waka. Alright. We're just going to want to go ahead and start swimming over this way, because there's actually a chest we are going to want to grab, and it is right here. To obtain a high potion. And we are going to get some random encounters here probably, so don't be surprised if we get some.
Piranha.
It's the same enemies as piranhas again. And this time we actually get to use Waka, so... Waka is a pretty good character, but there's some points in him that's kind of weak at first. But in all due time, if you level him up really good, he's a really good, probably one of the best characters in the game.
Yes. I'll have to admit, though, Waka can be quite pathetic on certain enemies.
And yes,
flying enemies, best friend.
And I'm not gonna lie, that's no freaking lie. He can be pretty damn pathetic. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this treasure chest and get ambushed by more piranhas. That's always good.
Was Final Fantasy X and X-2 the only remasters they've done so far?
They're currently remastering Final Fantasy VII, but I don't know when that actually comes out.
I can't wait for that to come out.
And I'm still waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3. Because some of the characters on that game are connected to Final Fantasy.
And honestly, and not to interrupt you there, but honestly, I am going to try to kind of XP grind just a little bit, at least to get Waka to move at least one spot on the spear grid. And if you open this chest, you will get 2 antidotes. These enemies don't really give you all that great XP or anything, so they're not one thing you're going to want to farm constantly. Just enough to at
Right.
least get like one spear grid move. And that's all you really need.
Alright.
I'll tell you
Oh
one
my
fun
God.
game that I liked was it was called Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance for the Nintendo 3DS. That game was so fun, I'll tell you what.
Heck yeah.
And the easiest way to
did have-
defeat these guys, I want to say, go by the turns and the enemies that you're going to defeat. If, say, Piranha A was getting ready to attack you, if you can kill Piranha A, go ahead and kill it, because that'll skip its turn, so that means the next enemy, or if you have a turn next, you'll get that turn.
Very true.
And honestly, those single Piranhas give you 4 AP. So that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and move Tidus already. We're going to move him one block, use a power spear, and we will get Tidus' strength increased by 1. And we are very close to the ability Flee, and that'll be one hell of a good thing to have in some instances.
It truly is.
And one ability we're also going to want to get to is Haste, when we get the chance.
That haste is one of your most useful abilities.
And there's not really too many ways we can really split off unless we have a level 4 or level 3 key spear. And even in those terms, if we split over this way, we're still going to freaking have to deal with a lot of stuff here. Because you can see there's a lot of empty nodes around the spear grid too. If you want to platinum this game, honestly, if you're looking for the platinum trophy achievement to get the spear grid completely done, you are going to want to fill in every single empty node on this whole spear grid, and you have to actually activate every single node on this whole spear grid. And let me tell you one thing right now, I've done it, I've had experience with it, it is not fun. But when I get to the Calm Lands, I will, which is way later in the game, even after I'll be kind of showcasing a glitch, but you have to even wait after, I believe, beating the game first. Beating like the main story before
Pretty
you have
much.
to fight Sin, so it's going to be way later in the series. But anyway, for right
And
now,
Sin is quite the douchebag.
he really can be a douchebag. But let's go ahead and kill just a few more piranhas, at least enough to get Walker moved one time. Oh, we got an overkill there, so that'll be useful.
Same typical RPG. It's like playing something like Pokemon or
You could think of this game actually in a way as Pokemon, the way it's kind of turn-based.
right.
Alright,
Snake, I think since you know about Harry Potter, have you ever played the original Harry Potter Game Boy games?
I have played the Goblin of Fire one.
Alright, that one's not... I don't know. I haven't played that one. Does that one kind of act like this one? Where you'll run into enemies and it'll be like a...
just keep on moving
fighting
forward
style.
here. And honestly, we just ended up
in a
running
way,
into another random
yes.
encounter, but we are all good.
The original Game Boy Color versions of the game were, they have that style.
Right.
Like in this,
You know, aged.
just an example for everybody that's kind of confused about the turn basis crap. This is a great example right here. We've got enemy B, C, and D gonna attack us. We're gonna go ahead and attack number B, so that way C and D, if we end up killing B, these two can only attack next. It won't be 3 attacks against you.
That makes sense.
And honestly, the higher the agility and stuff, we're going to want to get our agility up. That way we can start evading more attacks, because some of these attacks take a lot of damage off of you. And we really, really do not need that in some certain bosses. A lot of ones in particular I'm not going to say right now.
Very true.
Let me go.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm?
No, what the?
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun.
There's something I've got to point out with this right here. The shitty thing is you actually cannot come back to this area.
Sure thing.
Which is sad.
I don't know why you can't come back to this area, but this game never lets you.
Team is gonna rock, eh?
Which, you know, that I do not quite understand that, but
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two
Yeah,
things
it
that
is what it
Spira
is.
and Xanarkin had in common.
So basically, if you miss this,
I wasn't too far off either.
shoot, if you miss this, those two treasure chests back there, you cannot get them again. So make sure you pick those up.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz
for the
when I
love
was
of God,
5.
make sure you
I
do.
joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Just while we are all here right now, would you guys consider? Would one of
So,
you consider
After quitting, I got this
wanting
new
to do
job, yeah?
commentary
But
for
every
one of my
time my mind
broadcasts I might
wandered,
be doing here in a
thought
little
about the
bit?
game.
What are you
10
playing?
years without a single win will do that.
I may go ahead and start doing a playthrough
My
of
first
Shadow of
match last
Mordor,
year was my
starting
big
the
chance.
game over.
But something else was on my
No,
mind.
heck yeah.
I couldn't focus.
Nice
Well,
excuse.
you know I know everything
Hey,
about
hey.
Shadow Mordor.
Heck yeah,
So, you
man!
want
You
to win the
can
next tournament?
do
Go out with a
commentary with
bang.
me and point things out as well if you want.
So, what's our goal?
I don't care how
Fine
we
by
do
me.
it. As long as we play our best.
Actually, it'll be technically a
If we
walkthrough.
give it
but
our all, I can walk away happy.
Right.
No. If I say what's our goal,
either that, or I
say
could do an Elder
victory.
Scrolls Online.
when you
Another
play in a
gameplay
Blitzball
video of
tournament,
that, just for
you
fun.
play to win.
I don't know.
Victory. You're serious?
I like
Now,
Waka's
after we do
reaction
the
here.
Shadow
He's like,
Mordor walkthrough.
I really like Waka's like kind of reaction there. He's like, "You serious?"
Oh,
I gotta be honest. Some of the dialogue in this game is a little bit cheesy, just a little bit.
It was a PS2
It
game.
really is.
The one from the sea.
Oh, yeah,
Be
that,
on guard.
that makes
there
sense
are fiends
though.
on
I
the
mean,
road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, would be ashamed.
Some of it's really cheesy, but actually some of it's actually really good.
Who are they?
it's
Luzu and
it's
Data,
not
Crusaders.
nearly as bad as freaking Resident Evil 1.
Oh God! You talk about
You forgot
the
that
Resident
too?
Evil HD remaster, and the first Resident
Don't
Evil
worry.
had C in a game.
Come tournament time, I'll make sure
Oh,
we
man.
I heard what's funny is that their HD remaster,
About
the dialogue
Crusaders,
sounds
you can ask them
like
yourself. They got a
someone
lodge
did
in the
something
village.
with it to where it doesn't sound as cheesy. That's weird.
It still sounds really cheesy in my opinion. I don't think they should have done it. I think they should have left
Oh,
that dialogue as
definitely.
is.
Yeah, it's like you'll turn into a Jill
Besaid
sandwich.
village.
Oh
They
god.
got any food there?
No,
We'll get you
good
something
lord.
over there later. Take a look around first.
I like how Titus is like, "Oh, they got any food over there?"
Let's see.
Yeah,
Crusaders
man.
Lodge is
One
over
game I'm
yonder.
actually thinking of
Luzu
wanting to
and Gata
get,
are
and
usually there.
I'm hoping I can convince you guys to possibly get this game, Resident Evil Revelations 2,
All right.
because I played it on the PS3, and quite frankly, I do miss it in a manner of speaking.
Huh? What's up?
It'd be a great video to broadcast
You remember
on
the prayer, right?
and do raid mode with.
Just saying, I had that game for the PS3, and I'm considering getting it for PS4 and doing a walkthrough on it as well. All right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm gonna do the same thing.
not to cut you off here, but do you remember the prayer, right, where he says this, it doesn't matter what you pick here. Either one.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my
I don't
life.
remember.
Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot there's something. Here, I'll show you.
And basically the way they have their hands here is basically the sign for Blitzball victory.
Yes, of course. Which is quite
Go
interesting.
ahead, you try.
It really is.
That damn blitzball.
You just wait till we get to Luca and we actually have to play Blitzball.
God dang. I hate that damn shit.
Don't get me wrong.
Not bad.
All the times I've played it, I have lost a few times, so I might actually end up losing on camera,
Now,
but I'm gonna try not to.
Summoner.
Any Blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the Blitzball sign for victory.
Got my ass kicked.
I'm gonna try not to lose, like the hardest that I can try. But you know how that goes. Badass gamer doesn't get very freaking good luck when it comes to crap.
The goddamn Blitzball bullshit.
Alright, here we are in Besaid Village. First thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and go to the left here and claim this treasure chest, which contains a Phoenix Down. Which is basically like a revive potion, should I say. So let's just go ahead and go in these shacks just to see what's going on.
Please.
In this shack here, we actually have a store where we can buy like potions, Phoenix Downs, and antidotes, but we don't really have too much gil, and we don't need any of this stuff right now.
No.
But take note of this woman, because she's going to be kind of important. Well, actually not her, but there's a dog walking around here, and you are going to want to pay close attention to him. He's going to be right there, actually, running toward me. He is going to be very, very important before you leave Besaid, because if you do not catch him before you leave Besaid Village, you're going to miss out on something big.
That is a must, in my opinion.
In here, just a couple villagers living around here. They don't really have too much interesting to say. And then we've got Waka's house, basically right. Waka's hut is like right there. Over here, let's see what we got. I guess
that'll be back.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, they are basically ironing and washing their clothes here, so that's always great. Alright, to the left we have the Crusaders Lodge. We're gonna go in there in just a minute, but if we actually come over here, let's talk to this guy.
Please.
Sin struck Besaid Village so many times I've lost count. After this house got hit, I guess the owner just left it to be. So basically, we can take all three of these treasure chests. We're gonna rob him of that stuff. And these treasure chests contain a high potion, 400 gil, which is the currency on here, money. And it also contained 2 regular potions.
Very, very useful.
Amazing. Alright, let's go into the Crusaders Lodge and see what they gotta say.
Doing commentary is a little harder when you're half asleep.
Or actually, if I'm not mistaken, the Albed primers actually do show up on here. And the first Albed primer I know I missed. Just saying. It is at the beginning where, in our last video where we done the, where the ship was. I'm gonna try to show where all the frickin' Albed primers are. And of course I don't remember where all of them are, but they're pretty much all really within...
You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was
within a seeable spot, so you really can't miss them too much.
Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered sin away from towns many times.
Snake, what did you think of the Crusaders when you actually ended up seeing
Our
them?
mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and
They
people of Spira.
tripped me out.
So, then
They
whose job is
seem
it to
like
defeat sin?
Is sin's
You know-
toxin really this bad, sir?
They could do
Does
something
seem
about
rather
it,
bad.
but for
We
the
could just
most
tell you,
part, they,
but I think it better for you to try and
Well,
remember.
in the
Go pray
end,
at the
they just
temple.
wind up being pissed off.
Perhaps Yevon will help you
Honestly.
regain your memory.
If you ask me right here, that definitely should have... It should have given me that first Albed primer when we were actually at the village, but it never did for some reason. It never popped up, so I don't know what happened there.
Truthfully.
Alright guys, I am back.
Anyway, they're all telling us to go pray at the temple, so let's go do that.
Let us pray. No.
It was then, standing in that place.
I must say that tune is very, very relaxing.
I mean, I can
Honestly,
seriously
I
fall
I
asleep
really do like
Realize
the
how
Halo
different this
theme.
world was from my own.
Not gonna lie, I really do like the Halo theme.
It is truthfully relaxing, in my opinion.
Alright. All we basically have to do in here is walk up to this statue. And this is the great
10 years have passed
Lord
since
Braska.
became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our
Great,
temple.
great Lord Braska.
Well, what's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
They're all astounded by that.
Oh.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny,
Oh.
and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art.
Oh, by the way,
sworn to
Snake, since you
protect
said
the people of
puppies, I'm
Yevon.
gonna say crabs.
Only a chosen few
Oh,
become
God.
summoners who call
Or
forth
HIV.
angels of power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come
Oh,
down to
God.
us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
Man, I told a bunch
So
of
what
my
he meant
coworkers that I had herpes the other day.
Was that we should respect some
And,
kind of great
good old
men, or
Matt
something like
said,
that, I figured.
Well, all you need is some Red Bull and some peroxide. Now clear it right up.
Syphilis.
Alright, if we go back in the back of these rooms, there's really nothing important here.
Oh man, I can't wait to see that movie.
And really, these people don't really tell you too much. They just tell you to get better and pray at the temple for this toxin will go away. So, anyway, since we're done for there for now, we're gonna go ahead and go to Waka's hut. Let's go ahead and talk to Waka. Oh my god, talk to Waka.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
I wonder if poor old Waka ever walks off. Just like walk.
Oh my god.
You could at least go see how they're doing.
Oh, you
Can't
talking
interfere.
about
It's a rule.
hilarious. Just walking
But
around,
it's
poor
been
old.
nearly.
Alright, we're gonna get a flashback here.
I could just see,
But
what's her
it's
name?
been nearly.
God dang
It's
it.
been nearly a day already.
This is back when Titus was a kid.
Go look for us.
People are searching for
When
him now.
he was a kid.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
He just wakes up all of a sudden and Waka's gone. Waka has went back to the temple, so that is where we are going to go ahead and proceed to, back to the temple. And we are getting ready to break some rules and have to go through the Cloister of Trials.
Breaking the rules, man.
That's what
Everybody
Titus
loves-
is nothing but breaking rules.
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Huh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Lord.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Right.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
So pretty much Titus just made a big fucking mistake.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, the Cloister of Trials. Those who seek to learn of Yevon's secrets arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the right way and you will be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Examine objects with X to open the way. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and examine this glyph.
Now, will you be showing all your viewers the special little secret if you pay attention to, you know, doing all the secrets in all the temples?
I will be doing this. And go ahead and touch this glyph on the wall.
No, alright.
And the first one is actually very simple.
No, of course.
Of course they
do that.
Of course, they get really... Some of them get very complicated.
I honestly have to say I had to look up certain walkthroughs for a couple of them. And I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Alright. The basics of what that just said, we can only carry one spear at a time. There are 3 types of spears. There are glyph spears, destruction spears, and regular spears. Regular spears open doors. Glyph spears usually create a glyph for something to open a door. And destruction spears are the special spears that get us those special treasures. So this glyph spear right here, we're going to go ahead and hit X and put it in this door. And then we are going to actually want to pick this glyph spear back up. And the next place we're going to put this glyph spear, we are going to put it right here. And that will open the door to our destruction spear. Alright. Let's go ahead and touch these symbols on the wall. And we see a besaid spear sitting right here in this receptacle. Let's go ahead and take it out. And it is going to go right into this statue, which will break down the wall, and pretty much the only thing we really have to do to end this Cloister of Trials is to just push it into that little square in the middle of the floor. But we are not finished right now. We need to get our special treasure from this destruction spear. So let's go ahead and claim this destruction spear. Destruction spear is going to go right here in this receptacle. And it's basically going to blow away that wall, revealing our treasure chest that we get. And I will be explaining about these destruction spear treasures and everything, because there is actually something very unique you get if you get all of the destruction spear treasures.
Something very unique
and right there we got the Rod of Wisdom. That is actually a weapon for one of our characters that we are going to be getting here relatively soon. We're actually going to get ready to meet up with her now. So let's go ahead and push this thing all the way through since we're finished with this Cloister of Trials.
Hey! It's gotten into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
Yeah, you might as well, Walker.
Yeah, seriously, Walker.
Alright.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
I just like Lulu's reaction there.
Are you?
I would love to see Lulu walk into a daggone room and just hear walk, 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 walk.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Oh, you talking about hilarious.
Snake, remind me to read you something after this playthrough.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But
you know what? A friend told me not too long ago that Miss Pac-Man is the original whore. I mean, she does eat balls all day.
Well, that's obvious.
Well, yeah. I never actually looked at it that way until she told me that.
Miss Pac-Man was still really fun.
Pain in the ass, though.
I have become a summoner.
All right. We are now reunited with Yuna's guardians, and we are going to learn how to play with them.
And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Not too far from now, actually. This guy's quite actually aggravated here. Putting your transgression aside for now. Let us celebrate the birth of a summoner. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Let's go ahead and go outside, shall we? Because this is where they're going to want us.
Like, seriously. Hurry up with it.
Titus is going to miss out.
Completely.
Ow!
Wait till you see this.
Look how he just freaking pushes everybody out of the way.
Ready?
Okay.
And I'm not even going to lie, this is pretty badass.
Oh my lord.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Alright, the Faith has instructed you with a new Aeon. Veil 4 is the name. I'm keeping it like that.
I remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Alright.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Come on, say hi.
Hi guys.
Hi.
So what's our goal?
To do our best!
Ow.
Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory.
Right.
So, Snake, when you played this game at first, what did you think of the besaid Island level?
Back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy,
You
huh?
know, pretty easy. I'm trying to figure everything out. But gotta say, I thought the game would be kind of easy at first, but boy, was I in for a surprise.
Victory! Victory!
That's for sure.
Alright. We are going to want to go over here and talk to Miss New Summoner,
From the summoner!
which we know her name. We are going to learn her name in just a second.
Yuna, be careful.
You go, just
But it was really my
a game
fault
character.
to begin with.
Oh,
Amina, thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was
Ow.
overconfident.
Ow. Oh no.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
What the fuck was that? Dude,
So,
you sounded like a fucking Sounded like you're playing a damn kazoo with your ass or some shit. What the hell are you doing?
We can talk more.
Oh my god. What the hell? Sounded like a fucking kazoo. All I heard was she's cute, yeah. I want to say yeah.
Ideas.
The price is there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on me?
Damn obvious!
If you get tired, let me know. I had a bad meeting. Ready for bed? Good. Sleep.
Jesus Christ.
My ass plays music.
Well, all I gotta say is he's got a musical fucking asshole because I heard that shit a mile away. What the hell did you eat that made you so fucking musical? As long as I don't start hearing freaking David's, as long as I don't start hearing freaking Snake over here, his damn tuba ass, I'll be alright.
Yes, sir.
You really sure this is okay?
I was just about to let one rip until you did that.
Now I've got to point out right here, Titus is kind of dreaming right now.
No, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
Thing is I gave no warning. I didn't say I got a plot. No, I just
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Well, he didn't give no damn warning.
I let one rip around 35 minute mark, I think.
Oh, what's the matter?
You guys didn't even say anything, which means it must have not been loud enough.
That's the only thing you're
Now this is very screwed up because this is his father figure right here. His old man is basically sitting here, putting his own child down.
Yep.
I hate you.
Sad, really. You know.
You can do it.
I heard that one at least.
I hate you!
Holy shit.
I like how y'all bastards are freaking sitting there dying laughing.
I was surprised too, the first time I saw You shouldn't have brought him here.
Fucking Snake was sitting here fucking farting when I wasn't even in my damn Resident Evil video. And he freaking was in here. I come back and he's just sitting there busting out laughing.
That's it. No
What
more.
the hell?
Enough, Waka.
Damn it!
Son of a bitch!
I can't stop laughing.
Scary.
So glad we don't have a bunch of viewers.
Who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu.
Oh, good lord.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they...
And guys, we will learn a lot. We will learn about how Chapu died and everything later on in the game.
I first heard on the day of the tournament.
And learn a little bit about life in the process.
I became a guardian to fight sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more
I can't
worried
get over
about a stupid
Waka's
game now than
hairdo,
avenging my
though.
brother. Well,
It's outrageous.
after the
isn't
next
it?
tournament, I'll be a guardian full
Yes,
time.
it is.
I know it kind of looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot.
Do what?
You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is...
What?
Thanks, Waka.
What?
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, basically we end up going to sleep here and we are going to start the next day off, and I'm kind of glad because there are a lot of lengthy cutscenes in this game. Walker and the others are waiting outside, but they are really good cutscenes, I gotta say.
I love how your last video was like 20-something minutes, and now it's gonna be like what, 45, you know, 50 minutes.
Something I want to give you.
Depending on when you're gonna end it.
You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
This is actually a very nice sword.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
I have a very nice
He never used it.
pineal gland.
Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right?
Damn.
Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu.
I can't wait to go back and look at this video.
She became an apprentice. Now, today,
No
she
kidding.
lives as a summoner.
Oh,
This is our
hell.
journey.
At first it was murder, and then all of a sudden,
It really was,
You
wasn't
really
it?
don't need
first
all that
amateur.
luggage. They're not really my things.
Was that
They're
that
gifts
loud?
For the temples we're to visit.
It had to be loud.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
Oh, that was
I
very
guess-
loud.
I guess you're right.
Alright.
It's slight revenge against
Okay,
Badass
off we
Gamer
go.
for all the parts he's let out on my videos. I had to do at least one good one.
Damn.
That last fucking Resident Evil video though.
Wait, which one was it?
The one where we were in the marshlands.
Oh God, that's the one where you interrupted me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we are gonna want to go look for that dog now because he's got something very, very important for us.
My precious.
We've just gotta find him. He'll be walking around here somewhere.
And I literally do have a cat named Precious.
Yes.
Another
The
kitty named
feisty
Minion.
little bastard.
He is currently sitting on my chest, purring up a storm, being a adorable kitten. Little cat.
I like having the little puppy around the house,
Okay.
but I kind of wish I had a cat.
Where is this dog at? He might actually be sitting in one of these huts too, so just kind of try to
That
look at all
damn
these huts.
dog runs everywhere.
Oh, here he is. He's actually sitting right here. We're gonna walk up to him and hit the X button. Actually, we have to... Actually, before we do that, we actually have to talk to the lady at the shop. I forgot about that. We're gonna talk to the shopkeeper and we're just gonna leave. You know, a funny thing happened. My dog dug something up yesterday. I wonder what it was. We are going to go now get that from that dog. If you don't do that, it will not let you get that thing out of his mouth. And I just went in the wrong hut. Oh, damn it.
You said thing out of a mouth.
He's got something in his mouth. Obtained something mangled and slobbery. Valefor has learned to overdrive energy blasts. This would not have been containable if you would have skipped through besaid. It would not have been able to be obtained till the very end of the game.
Grant you could have obtained it, but you'd have a giant wall to deal with. Put it that way.
Alright, we're basically done in Besaid Village for now. Alright.
Here comes one now.
Alright.
Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
Alright, we're basically forced to just attack this dingo because Titus got that new sword. Ooh, that was an overkill. Nice.
Not not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well.
I
Might make
know
a
like
good
how you
guardian someday.
thinking that was funny.
A flyer, my kind of customer.
Alright. It's basically telling us about what we should do with our characters and everything, and Waka is a one to kill flying enemies. So, we know that now. Very useful information. Not really, because it's kind of obvious.
Yeah. He is kind of wrong.
That looks like trouble.
This is trouble.
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't. Magic? Let's have our black. Lou, you're up.
Alright.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
It's basically gonna tell us.
And ice fiends are weak against fire. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
That you have
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
I'm back again, guys.
Which means you're gonna want to use a thunder spell. Fire is strong against ice, ice is weak against fire, water is strong against... or thunder is strong against water. Ice is strong against fire, water is strong against thunder. That's basically a real quick general basis of what they said. Here we go with another cutscene.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
Alright, what's going on over here?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Now we can get the option to just watch or pray. Let's just go ahead and pray here just for the hell of it.
That should do it.
Honestly, I don't know if this really has something to do with the game or not, but you can just keep on praying here just for the hell of it. We'll just do it one more time just for good luck. Good measurements. Alright, let's continue on. We are actually almost off of Besaid Island. We've got some Albed writing here, but we can't read it because we don't have all the Albed stuff written down there, but we are actually going to get ambushed right here.
Ambush.
And this guy is actually one of Yuna's guardians. Beat, all you gotta do is just keep on attacking him.
Oh yes, very, very easily.
Ooh, but that jump of his does do some damage, so you don't want him to do that too many times. But he's not really gonna have the opportunity to do it but like twice. Ooh. It's a good thing that ended right there, because he would have got me twice. I probably would have died.
What's with that guy?
Himari Ronso. of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kumari doesn't talk much anyway.
Someone's mashing some buttons.
But he has protected me since I was a child.
Kimari is really, honestly, he's a good character on here. He's got his flaws, he's got his weaknesses and his strong points just like everybody else.
Very true. Very, very true.
And this actually heals us at the end of this battle, so we don't have to really worry about too much. Right now, the main characters we're gonna want to keep strong. We're gonna keep Yuna strong, and we're gonna have to get Tidus and Waka freaking built up because they are the sort of the main characters right now. Because in the water scenes and stuff, you can only use Tidus and Waka.
The flyer. That's your department, right?
True. But,
Sure.
why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Alright, it's gonna tell us to switch to Yuna here, so let's go ahead and do that.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
It's gonna tell us to summon an Aeon, so let's go ahead and summon Baleful, the only Aeon we got.
God.
Okay, who did that one?
That would be me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's straight.
You gassy motherfuckers.
Literally, watch out for our ass.
Hey, that's my line.
Well, I was referencing you.
Oh, well, that referencing me is fine. That's cool.
We're gonna want to go ahead and get Baleful's overdrive gauge built up here because we're gonna use that against the next boss, or not the next boss, but the boss after that. We're gonna have to.
There's something that really pissed me off that my dad said to me.
What was that?
I mentioned the fact that we'll usually joke around and fart on broadcasts and stuff, and apparently my dad says I shouldn't hang around with someone like that, and he meant you. I was like, are you serious?
Oh, come on, that's not a big deal. My God, they used to, up until they started banning it, they used to be jackasses that would get on there with fake peckers and say, I'm gonna cut my dick off.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. Fuck. A fart's never hurt a damn person.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing, he was like,
oh, we got
doing
the
it
bright
occasionally
armor.
just to be funny is one thing, but doing it all the time on a broadcast over and over again.
Well, hell, if you ask me, that's probably what makes us us. Me, hell.
The thing is, I mean, doing a broadcast, and we're not trying to be professional right now, but eventually, if we were to get more popular on YouTube in the future, especially if he does,
No problem.
like, you know, we may want to quit doing that because that's just gonna. That might look bad on our
Guys,
on the
this is
channel.
not the appropriate thing to talk about during a broadcast.
Hell.
Just
My
saying.
apologies.
Anyway. The easiest way to level up all your characters on here, honestly, you're going to want to drag each one of them into battle and let them have a turn. That way they get XP for anything they do. It's the easiest way to really level them up. go ahead and cast a fire spell. And cheer can actually be used up to a maximum of 5 times, and it will stack, and it does do some pretty good damage after you do it like 5 times. Oh, we already got another sword for Titus. Twilight Steel, Dark Touch. There's really not too much of a use for Dark Touch at the moment. Strength plus 5's great, as good as it is right now. Alright, let's go ahead and cast a Thunder Spell. Alright, let's go ahead and move Lulu one spot there. Go ahead and use a Mana Spear to increase her magic points. And we can move Waka as well, and we will increase his health points by 200 points. That's always nice to have. And let's go ahead. And this is basically going to be the end for the Besaid Island scene. When we get on the boat here, that'll be when I end up ending this. I'll end it at the next save point. So, there is a few people we can talk to actually. If we talk to this kid, he will give us a remedy, which is basically a potion that can heal any status element. There are there's a couple of good status elements that you're going to want to avoid in this game. Talk to this guy, will give us an item called Seeker's Ring. Let's go ahead and equip that to Yuna. It will actually increase her health points by 10%. Talk to this guy and he will give us 400 gil. Oh my god, get on the boat already. Alright. We're going to talk to this guy and he'll give us an ether which will heal our magic points. And this person will give us 3 Phoenix Downs. So that will be nice. So let's go ahead and get on the boat here.
Goodbye.
Alright, we are on our way to the Kilika Island now. Or should I say Kilika Port. That is going to be our next major place we're going to go to probably in the next video. We do have some stuff we're going to have to go through before we get to Kilika Port. Look at this dude getting up on top of this dude's shoulders. Like how he just keeps on stealing the binoculars here. Oh, nice boob shot. Honestly, if I could skip these cutscenes, I kind of wish I would, but it would kind of ruin the story, so...
Oh my god.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and go back into the back here to the bottom of the boat here, and I will actually... Oh, I forgot about this little scene. This dude's an asshole. Just saying.
Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not Kawaka.
Ow.
Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Kawaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Owaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Alright guys, this will be the end of the Besaid Islands chapter and also the end of my video here. So thank you guys for tuning in. I am Badass Gamer and you all have a fantastic night. Alright guys, take it easy.